Let me show you how we can transfer everything from an Android to iPhone 17. So if your previous phone was an Android and now you've got new iPhone 17 and you want to transfer everything that is possible, then let me show you what you can do. So right now we are in the initial configuration. I just have chosen the language and the region. Now we have the appearance. Of course, you can choose whichever you wish to use. Let's press continue. Over here we have quickly set up iPhone, where you can use another iPhone to set up this iPhone, but of course we have an Android, so we don't really care about it, and we need to press set up without without another device. Yeah, but don't worry, we will find another option just soon enough. So now we have the Wi-Fi network selection. You can still continue without Wi-Fi, but we're gonna sign into the Wi-Fi network over here. After that, you might need to wait even a couple of minutes to let your iPhone activate itself. Then you will see data in privacy. You want to press continue. And you might need to select the age range, so we're gonna choose that we are adults. Over here we can set up later Face ID. I'm just gonna skip through that because we don't need that. And we're gonna also skip the passcode as well. We don't want to use passcode for now. And there we go. Now we can transfer apps and data from another device, and this also includes Android. So over here we want to select from Android. Now we need to have move to iOS app on our Android. In order to get started, we can download it, the app, at apple.com/move to iOS. But what you can also do is you can simply use the Play Store on Android, and you can search for move to iOS, so you don't have to go to this website. You can just simply open the Play Store and then install the app over here. Once it is installed, you want to open the app. Over here we need to agree to privacy policy. There we go. Now let's press continue and agree to terms and conditions. We don't have to send app usage data, we don't care about it, and we need to allow app location permission, so let's press continue, and then we can choose while using the app. Now we can connect our Android with our iPhone via a cable. In this case we can use USB-C cable, which we have inside the box, of course, but I'm actually gonna do this wirelessly. So I'm gonna choose continue with the Wi-Fi, and as you can see, now we can find iPhone 17. So we're gonna select it. Now over here we can connect via code, so let's press continue. On our iPhone 17 we're gonna also press continue, and then we see the one-time code, so we're gonna enter it on our Android, on our previous device. There we go. And now we can choose what we want to transfer. So we can transfer messages, contacts, call history, events, Google accounts, photo library, apps. We can even transfer apps, so that's quite interesting. I'm gonna actually select that. We can also transfer display settings and accessibility settings, and we can also add files over here. So in my case, let's say that I want to transfer apps and maybe the photo library as well. In this case, we need to also grant access to the photo library. In my case, I don't have many photos, so that's fine. And in any case, if you need to, of course, agree and grant permission, you have to do that. And then we can press continue. And there we go. Depending how much files you have to transfer, how much data actually, this might take you ranging from a couple of seconds, just like you can see it over here, to even a couple of minutes or maybe even half an hour. But like I said, this depends on the amount of data that you have and how fast your Wi-Fi is if you actually decided to use Wi-Fi. There we go, transfer is complete. We can press continue over here, and here we can press done, and then we just continue with the initial setup. So you can sign into your Apple account. If you don't have Apple account, then of course it is recommended to set it up, because otherwise you won't have access to some of the crucial features, like for example the App Store. So in this case, if you don't have an account, then you can choose forgot password, or don't have an account, and then you can choose create a free Apple account over here. And you can also set it up later in settings if you want to, but then you should be able, afterwards you should be able to continue. And that's it. Thanks for watching, leave a like and subscribe.